Because you're not going to get up tomorrow and start acting like Beyonce because you don't fucking think that you're Beyonce. Whatever the habits are that she is so well integrated into her life that have taken her from zero to hero, you don't have those habits. You don't. That's why you don't act them out. You don't have the life that she has. But you will get up tomorrow and use the same bullshit excuses that you've used every day for the last 9 months of this year to hold yourself back, keep yourself stuck, make sure that you don't lose the weight you want to lose. I'll just pig out again one more time tonight. I'll just sit here and watch Netflix and eat my Cheetos one more time tonight. Doesn't matter. I'll start again tomorrow. That's your blueprint. And can we just say that's a fucking bullshit blueprint? I think personally, that's the worst blueprint you can have. And yet we've got it. You're not alone. So many of us have it. But here's the thing. Also, so many of us have decided that it's a bullshit blueprint and you don't have to stick with it. Identity is fluid, as so many of the they, thems and will tell you. Identity is fluid. Your identity is fluid. You can change who you are by changing how you perceive yourself. So there's something that I teach in F the Scale called the Think, Feel, Act cycle. And without going into it, because it's a thing, right? But without going into it too much, what happens is everything starts with a fact, right? There's a fact, something happens. I don't know. You see a car crash or something, right? There's a fact, and that fact will then cause you to think something, feel something, and act a certain way. So the fact will cause you to think, feel, act. And that think, feel, act cycle rolls all day, every day. You walk into your bedroom that you've walked into 1,000 times and your brain is like boop, on high alert, and you see a sock on the floor and instantly think, got to pick that up, feel fucking annoyed because it wasn't you that left it there, and you act, you go pick it up, and then you probably yell at your partner for leaving the sock on the floor, right? So this think, feel, act cycle is running all the time. But what's really, really important to know is that the thoughts, because I could walk in as well and see the sock on the floor, but I may not have the same thought as you. My thought could be very different, and it's all based on my identity, how I see myself. If I see life and everything fucking around me as a problem, I'm going to get pissed. If I see opportunities for growth, for learning, for betterment for myself and the dickhead that left the sock on the floor, then I'm going to have a really different thought, feeling, and corresponding action. I hope that this makes sense to you, because the bottom line that I just want to share with you is if you don't change your identity, if you don't change, I think I was going to say identical, and I'm like midway through saying it, I'm like, that's not fucking right. So it came out as identity. If you don't change your identity, you're not going to change your life. If you don't change how you see yourself, then you will always revert to the same bullshit thoughts, behaviors, actions that you've reverted to for the whole 20, 30, 40, 50 years you've been alive. Honey, if you want access to the blueprint, because I've got it, oh my God, I've got my personal blueprint that I share with everybody in F the Scale, my personal blueprint. And I've made a second part to that today. I give them, I share the entire thing with them. This page, so now there's 2 pages. If you had this, all you have to do is follow connect the dots and do it the same. Just insert your shit in there instead of mine. It's so powerful. You can change the entire trajectory of your life just with this blueprint. And the blueprint is only available now inside of F the Scale. It's one of the bonus it's a bonus course. It's not even the main meat. Oh, that's how good this membership site is. It's a bonus course. You can change your life from this bonus course. So as I said, if you want to know more, hit the link in the description down below, because that's where all the good stuff is as well. I'm sending you tremendous amounts of love. As always, if you didn't know, these podcasts are coming out twice a week now, every Tuesday and Thursday, because I fucking think more of this in your life is really, how can you, enough of it, have too much of me is what I'm trying to say. Enough is never enough when it comes to this. But you've got to get your shit together, honey. Please just get it fucking together. What I don't want, listen, there's 2 types of people now that we've hit October. There's 2 types of people. There's the people that go, oh, well, didn't happen. And they just roll their sleeves, no, they don't roll their sleeves up. They fucking pull their sleeves down and open their mouths and just start eating. They eat their way to December. and tell themselves, and this is an identity trait, they tell themselves bullshit stories that next year will be different. But I swear to you, when the calendar flipped over last year, was it different? No. The only way it will change is if you decide to change. And the best way to make that happen is to give yourself a head fucking start by starting now. So that when January rolls around, you already have the pieces in place to implement a fucking rock star start to 2024. I'm sending you tremendous amounts of love. I'll see you again next week. Stop bullshitting around, honey. Fucking stop bullshitting around and get your shit together. Come visit me over at kyliepax.com/FTheScale, and I will see you again next week. Until then, gorgeous ones. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to kyliepax.com and sign up for one of my programs so you can start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources in my past podcasts that will help you lose the weight without all the BS drama. I will see you next week.